Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back, and as you guys requested, I am doing a swatch video for the Juvia's Place Reds and Berries collection that they sent to me. I was surprised when I got this in the mail. I'm like, huh? What? I'm like, hold up, they're sending out PR packages now? Let me find out. But I am so happy that they sent them my way because I am so blown away by the entire collection. Spoiler alert, I love everything about this collection. I am so like surprised, pleasantly surprised I should say. These are so stunning. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch everything from this collection. So I have all the lipsticks, all the lip glosses, the 2 lip liners, the liquid lipsticks. We're gonna swatch everything and then I'm gonna wrap up with my final thoughts. Alright, so we're gonna start out with the least pigmented products and move our way up to the highly pigmented products. So in this collection there are 2 types of glosses. We have the glass glosses, which are more sheer. They have just a touch of color to them. There are 2 shades available and we're gonna start out with the shade Ruby Rose, which is described as a soft red glass gloss. This glass gloss formula say that 3 times fast, is a high shine sheer lipstick with a hint of color, and Ruby Rose is exactly as it's described. It's a soft red gloss and this is really beautiful. I love it. I think it's comfortable. It's not too thick, it's not sticky, and I think it is really gorgeous. The next glass gloss is Sweet Beets, which is described as a berry glass gloss. And this one to me is a muted pale purple. It doesn't really show up as purple on my lips. My lips have like a darker neutral color to them, so this translates as almost a clear gloss on me. And I love it. I thought this was gonna be more purple, but the way it looks on my lips is absolutely glorious. I love this one. Now moving on to the lipped reflect glosses. So there are 4 shades available and I'm gonna start out with Cherry Love, which is described as a rich bright red gloss. This one is stunning. It is full of pigment. It's a rich red gloss. It's almost like a shiny liquid lipstick because it is so pigmented. It doesn't completely blank out the lips like a liquid lipstick would, but I think this is so stunning. If you're looking for a bright red gloss, this is right up your alley. This is more blue based as well, so it doesn't have any orangey or warm undertones. I think this one is stunning. Then next up we have the shade Cultured. On the lip gloss it says Cultured, but then on the website it says Culture. Either way, it's described as a rich blue toned red gloss. This one is also pretty stunning. It's a deeper blue toned red that has a hint of like a berry undertone to it because it is so rich and red, and I love this as well. If you're going for a deeper color or you have a darker skin tone, this might be your perfect red shade, and listen, I can't complain so far. Next up we have the shade She's Royal, which is described as a cool toned berry gloss. This one is so stunning. It's a deep berry purple shade and it layers up like a dream. I mean, look at that color. Like I said, these lip glosses are coming off as kind of a really shiny glossy liquid lipstick rather than like a sheer gloss because it has that punch of pigmentation, and this again is stunning. I really love these colors. I'm wondering which one I'm not gonna like because right now I am loving this. And then last up we have the shade Maroon, which is described as just a maroon gloss. This one is a much deeper like blackened purple shade, and I love this as well. Again, the pigmentation is there. It's stunning. It's not sticky or goopy. It layers up really great and it's really glossy. This one makes my teeth look a little bit yellow, not gonna lie, but I love the color too. If you're into that vampy look, this might be one that you want to check out. Hello. Moving on to the Velvety Matte Liquid Lipstick. So there are 2 shades available and we're gonna start out with the shade Red Velvet, which is described as a universal cool toned red. This formulation is really thin and applies like a lightweight gloss, but then it dries down to this stain on your lips that's not really heavy. It doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick, honestly. It doesn't feel dry or tight, but you can definitely see the punch of color. It looks almost like a stain to me. You guys let me know how this translates. From my vantage point, it just looks like a velvet coating on the lips. It's matte, but it's not like a flat matte. It almost like melts into my skin and stains it. It's interesting. I really do like it. And this shade is a beautiful medium toned red shade. It is blue toned and I really, really like it. The second shade of the liquid lipstick is Scarlet, and it is described as a deep toned red. This is stunning. It is a deeper blue based red and it's rich and pigmented, and again it gives that stain effect to the lips, and I actually realized that when removing the last one that there is a stain left behind. But this is a stunning red shade. Oh my god. Again, I'm waiting for one that I don't like, because right now I am loving each and every one of these red shades. You guys are gonna have to let me know which shades are your favorite, because I can't choose right now. I am loving these. Moving on to the Velvety matte lipstick. So we're starting out with the reds shades, which sounds funny, right? But these are the reds. So the first up is So Red, which is described as a rich cherry red. And that's exactly what it is. It has more of a warmer undertone, but it's not like a full-on orange red. It's more of a Kool-Aid red for me. That's what I would consider this. I really like this shade. It's muted, it's not too opaque, it's actually a little bit sheer, and this formulation is very lightweight. It feels like nothing on the lips. And yeah, I think this color is a nice subtle red if you're not looking for anything too extreme. Then next up we have the shade Afrik, which is described as a blood red. And this one is just slightly deeper than the previous red, and it has more of a blue undertone, like a cool based red. And it's like a medium toned red, nothing too special about it. I do like it. I prefer a brighter, bolder red or a richer red though, so this is my favorite shade. It is truly a classic red shade though, so if you're looking for that kind of medium tone red, here you go. Then the last shade in the reds is the Perfect Red, which is described as a blue red. And this is spot on as a classic blue red. It's a deeper, richer red though, which is kind of how I swatch them anyway, from the lightest one to the deepest one, and this one is my favorite one from all three. I think I would rank this as number one, then I have So Red, and then Afrik. But this one is stunning. It's a deep blue based red. This one I think would look perfect on really porcelain skin or deep skin. It's just that perfect red. It's really exactly as it's named, like it's stunning. I love this one. Let me know what you think about this specific one, the Perfect Red. Moving on to the wine shades, the first shade up is Rouge, which is described as a deep wine red. And that's exactly what it is. It's a deeper blue-based wine red. It's like a berry red shade. And this one isn't really like richly pigmented, but it applies pretty nicely. And I do like this color. It's just, it's not poppy enough for me. I don't know, it's not standing out on my skin tone, but I do like it. If you're into like more berry tones, you might be into this one. Next up is the shade Rude Girl, which is described as a dark red, and that's exactly what it is. It's a deeper, more berry red though. It definitely has more of a burgundy feel to it. And I like this shade. I prefer it over Rouge, but still not like my favorite shade. I don't know, maybe it's the berry undertones that I'm not vibing with, but it's still a pretty stunning shade. So if you wanted a deeper wine red shade, here you go. And then the last shade in the wines is Fierce, which is described as a burgundy red. And this one has to be my favorite one. So this one is a deep, rich burgundy. And I don't know, something about this is really beautiful. And this glides onto the lips really nicely. It's interesting because the Perfect Red and this shade have so far been like the smoothest ones, the ones that glide the best. The other ones aren't necessarily dry, but they are a little bit stiffer. They don't just glide onto the lips like Perfect Red and Fierce. So this color, again, perfect. I love it. I really, really like it. Now we're moving on to the berries shades, and the first shade up is Drama Queen, which is described as a rich berry shade. This one glides on like Perfect Red and Fierce. It's really smooth and creamy. And it is, like it says, a rich berry shade. So it's more of a purple based deep berry shade. And I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. If you're looking for purpley shades, this might be one to check out. I don't really love purpley shades on me, but you know, That's my preference. It might work for you. Then next up we have the shade Oh Damn, which is described as a rich burgundy. This one is a deep purple based burgundy shade. It actually reads like a little muted, like a little dusty, like there's a little bit of gray to it. You guys tell me if you see that neutral undertone to it. I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. So far, I haven't gotten a favorite shade out of the berries just yet. But here you have Oh Damn. Then we have the final shade in the berries. This is Frenemy and it's described as a Blackened Berry. And this is my favorite shade of the berries. And this is beautiful. It's rich, it's deep, it's like a blackberry shade. It's a really deep purple burgundy and I am loving it. Talk about vampy and like, hey, fierce. I really love this shade. Yeah, this is definitely fitting for Frenemy because the Frenemy is gonna be like deep and dark and like seething right in the corner. I don't know, but I love this shade. This is stunning. I love a vampy shade. So if you're looking for a vamp shade, like look at this, right? Loving it. Now let's go ahead and wrap up with the Luxe lip liner shades. So we have first up the shade Ruby, which is described as a universal red color. And that's pretty much what it is. It is just a classic red shade. So if you were looking for a red liner, this might be right up your alley. It's not a creamy, slippery formula. It's more stiff. So I can see this holding up and be more long lasting on the lips, but it will match up with most of the red shades. So if you wanted a red lip liner, here is the one in this collection. And then the second liner shade is Wine. This is described as just a wine color. And this one is a deeper, like purple based burgundy shade. If you're looking for a lip liner that's going to pair up with the berries or with the wine shades, this might be the one for you. And it's interesting that they only have 2 lip liners in the whole line, but I kind of understand it at the same time. Like, what do you need more than a classic red shade and then a deeper wine shade, you know? Because those 2 shades kind of round out the collection and they'll pair nicely with any of the lipsticks and then any of the glosses as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my favorite shade. Can you guess which one it is? You tell me and I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, I am back and I have a combination on my lips. I put on my favorite lipstick shade from this collection, which, did you guess? It's the Perfect Red. It is so beautiful. It's a deep red shade, which I absolutely love on my complexion. And then I topped it with a touch of the Cultured Lip Gloss, which is the deeper red shade. And I love this. I love how this looks. And I didn't take off the deeper liner either, the wine shade. I just kept that on. So here is my perfect lip. But let's go ahead and just quickly run through the details for this collection. For right now, they're available on juviasplace.com. And you can get the entire Reds and Berries gift set. So this includes all these items that we swatched. So the lip glosses, the lipsticks, the liquid lipsticks, the lip liners, and that's retailing for $224. So you're getting a total of 19 individual products for that price. Plus you get the gift box. So that is gonna break down to about $11.78 for each item. But as you know, the lipsticks are more expensive than the lip glosses, and the lip glosses are more expensive than the mini liquid lipsticks, and so on and so forth. But I know Juvia's Place has sales all the time, and plus you can always use discount codes. I have one. It's just the fancy face. It will get you 10% off. It's not an affiliate code. It's just a discount code. So you'll get the 10% off. I don't get a kickback. You can also buy the glosses in a set. So there's 6 glosses. So we have the 2 more sheer glosses than the 4 pigmented glosses, and you can get that for $78. Right now it is on sale for $60. So at the original $78 you would be paying $13 a piece, or at the discounted rate right now you end up paying $10 a piece. Now the glosses retail for $14 each. The Velvet Matte lipsticks are also $14 a piece, and then the mini liquid lipsticks and the lip liners are $10 a piece. So it equates to a pretty good value if you get all the products. You can probably get it and split it between you and your friends. Maybe you're just into reds and you want all the shades for yourself, or maybe you want to break it up and give it away as gifts. I don't know, I'm just saying. You can just buy the individual products again by themselves. You don't have to buy it in a bundle, but just in case you wanted to go ahead and grab everything, those are the prices. And quickly I'll mention the sizes. So the Velvety Matte Lipstick is 4 grams of product. The Lipped Reflect Glosses are 5 milliliters or 0.16 ounce. The Glass Lip Gloss, which is the more sheer one, is also 5 milliliters or 0.16 ounce. And the Mini Liquid Lipsticks are 2.5 grams or 0.09 ounces. And then the lip pencils are 0.2 grams or 0.007 ounces. Also, the lip liners are made in Korea and they have a 24-month usage life. The Glass Lip Glosses, so these are the sheer ones, are made in the USA and they have a usage life of 12 months. The Lip Reflect Glosses, so these are the pigmented ones, are also made in the USA and they have a 12-month usage life as well. The Velvet Lipsticks are made in Italy and these have a 18-month usage life. And then the liquid lipsticks are made in the USA as well and they have a 12-month usage life. Now, in addition to the lip products being really beautiful, the overall packaging is stunning. Juvia's Place just does such a great job with their packaging. From the boxes that each of these come in to the actual components, everything is so stunning. I absolutely love these. Even the boxes are kind of individualized. They have lip swatches on the little faces on the boxes that show you the color that you can expect in the box. And I'm like, oh my god, that is so perfect. Like the purple gloss, She's Royal, has a little face with a purple gloss on the lips. Isn't that cute? Oh my god, I love this. Look at the Frenemies box. That one has a deep vampy shade on the lips, and even the little color swatch on the box shows you the shade that you can expect. Then look at the components for the lipsticks. These are the Velvet lipsticks. The shade is one of the berries. So you have the berries and wines in this light pink to dark purple ombre with the Juvia's Place logo at the top, and then you have a label on the bottom, and the labels are actually color coded to match the lipstick color inside the tube. And then inside you have this gold detail for the tube, and you twist the lipstick up and it has that wedge shape to the bullet, which actually works really well to outline your lips carefully without going over the line. I really love the packaging. And the Reds has a similar packaging, but this one ombres from pink to red. Same design with the logo and the labels on the bottom. I am so in love with this packaging. I think it's so gorgeous. And what I like about them also is that they are square bottoms, so you can store them upright in your drawer. They won't be sliding all over the place. And they're color coded, so the labels will indicate the shade that is in the tube, which I love. When you have tons of lipsticks and they have the same color label on them and you only see the name, you're like, I don't remember what that means. But these have the little labels that match up to the color in the tubes, and then the names also kind of match up. Like the Perfect Red, you can be like, yeah, that's gonna be a red shade, and then Fierce is gonna be a deeper wine. I just love the packaging. As for the lip glosses and the lipsticks, they come in these clear tubes with the Juvia's Place logo again, and then we have a pink cap with gold detailing, right? And then on the bottom you have a gold label with the name. These ones don't have a color-coded label, and they don't need it because the plastic tubes are see-through, so you already see the color that you are gonna get from the tube itself. The applicators for these, I will say, are a little bit tricky because when you're pulling them out, the sifter is a little tighter, so if you pull out too hard, you're gonna get product just oozing everywhere, so be careful with that. You do have to pull a little harder though, which, yeah, can cause a mess, so just be careful with that. But the actual applicator is a large doe foot, and I like that as well for applying lip color. But if you have smaller lips, this might be a problem because it can get messy really quickly since these are so pigmented. But I do like the packaging for myself. The mini liquid lipsticks are just smaller. They have a different pattern on the cap, but they're also like a similar design. And these are a little bit easier to slide out of the tube. They have a large doe foot as well. The lip liners are a pink packaging as well, and they have the color coding on the bottom of the pencil. And then they are twist up and they can twist down, so that's good to know. I do like this packaging. I think it's really ideal. Honestly, when I saw the packaging, I was like, oh my god, this is so stunning. I hope the product inside lives up to the packaging, and it really does. So I absolutely love the lip glosses. They are stunning. The more pigmented lip glosses are called the Lip Reflect lip glosses. These are so pigmented, so rich. They don't have a sticky feeling. They're not heavy at all. They layer up really well, and they just feel really comfortable on the lips. I really love these, and they are really shiny. Like I said during the swatches, these remind me of like a glossy liquid lipstick. These are so nice. I really love them so much. And topping them over a lip color, stop, okay? And then we have the glass lip glosses. There are only 2 shades of these, and I love these as well. These are more sheer. They're more of your typical lip glosses with just a hint of color. And I really like these. The 2 shades that are available are stunning. I really like the purple one, which I didn't think I would fall in love with, but it looks almost just like a clear gloss on my lips, and I love that. So these are more glossy, more shiny than the Lip Reflect ones. But yeah, I love both of the formulations. As for the velvet lipsticks, my favorite shades have got to be Perfect Red from the Reds. I love Fierce from the Wines. And then from the Berries, I am so in love with Frenemy. The other shades are also nice, but I find that those 3 shades are the creamiest, they're the silkiest, they apply the best, they have the most slip. The other 6 shades have a little bit more stiffness to them. They don't feel dry at all. It's just that you have to go over them a little bit more to get the full opacity. The 3 shades that I mentioned kind of just glide on with one swipe with full pigmentation. The other ones I just went over a little bit, which is not a big deal to me. I just wanted to mention that they are a little stiffer. They feel a little bit, I don't want to say drier, because that's not the actual description of what I'm feeling. They just have more of a buildable feel to them, like you have to layer them up. The formulation is very lightweight for all these lipsticks. They feel very light. They feel like nothing on the lips. So I feel like the other shades are just a little bit airier almost, you know? The 3 that I mentioned are just a little richer for me and a little bit more buttery. But this formulation is spot on. I am so surprised at how good these are and how much I love them. Given the price point, you're like, what, $14 for these lipsticks? And they are rivaling high-end brands. From the packaging to the shade selection to the feel of them, stop, I cannot. I love all of these lip products so much. My least favorite would probably be the lip liners. I've used better liners than these, so I can skip these, but the other products I highly recommend. So what do you guys think? Let me know what shades were your favorites. Are you interested in anything? Do you want to pick these up? Like I said, they're available now on the Juvia's Place website, but I am sure they're coming to Ulta soon. The nude lipsticks went to Ulta, so I'm just hoping that the Berries and Reds also goes to Ulta, but you can pick them up now if you wanted to on the Juvia's Place website, along with a discount code to save a little extra on them. But these are stunning, and I do recommend them. I absolutely love this. So hopefully this video was helpful in case you were interested in picking these up and you wanted to see how the shades look on moi, so you can gauge how they would look on you. So hopefully this video was helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all the links down below where you can pick these up, and I will also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you can follow me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.